Your Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Your Excellencies President Obasanjo, Your Excellency Johnson Sirleaf, Your Excellency Amina Gurib Fakim, the Director General WHO, Dr. Tedros, distinguished ministers, partners, friends of Africa. On behalf of government and the people of Ghana, I warmly welcome you all to Accra. We gather today at a moment of both extraordinary urgency and possibility. Ladies and gentlemen, I see before me the faces of those who bear the heaviest responsibility in the modern Africa state to protect life. This summit is not about repeating old resolutions and polishing familiar declarations. It is about reimagining a future where Africa owns its health, where the well-being of our people depends not on goodwill from afar, but on wisdom, solidarity, and investment from within. As you might have realized, we no longer speak of compact, a fist-closed agreement. Now we speak of an initiative, a living, evolving commitment that breathes and dares, inviting us to work together step by step, uttering our own story and shaping the future on our own terms. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, the shift reflects clear feedback we received from governments, partners, and communities across the continent that called for a more flexible, inclusive, and dynamic approach to healthcare sovereignty. What do we mean by health sovereignty? We do not mean isolation. We mean the power to make binding decisions, to deploy our own resources, and to lead the systems that determine whether our people live or die. For too long, Africa has been spoken to rather than to listen to. Our health budgets and policies were shaped more by donor ceilings than by public need. Much of this architecture was designed in crisis, and crisis often freezes systems that should evolve. As an African proverb teaches us, he who has health has hope, and he who has hope has everything. Health is a precondition for every liberty we cherish: education, employment, equity, even peace. A dependent health system cannot defend itself, and a sick nation cannot develop. This is why we must shift the paradigm. Health should not be an afterthought. It should not be funded by charity after other more important sectors are handled. As Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala rightly said, health is development itself. Ladies and gentlemen, in Ghana, we have walked this path with resolve. Our national health insurance scheme, our community-based CHIPS compound, and investment in local pharmaceutical production are not perfect, but they declare a powerful truth. African problems demand African solutions. Let us recall Africa's leadership in global health. From Ama Ata primary healthcare vision to Abuja's commitment for at least 15% of national budget for health, and more recently, the Lusaka agenda. The question now is, how have we kept this promise? And if not, what holds us back? Dear leaders, sovereignty begins with honesty, the courage to measure ourselves against our own standards. Ladies and gentlemen, health sovereignty does not mean rejecting partnership. It means demanding mutual respect and equal footing. We present not only in the waiting room, but in the operating theater, designing, leading, and owning our health future. It means investing in strong data systems so our realities are truly reflected. It means supply chain sovereignty. Above all, it means a political courage to fund health even when the budget is tight. This is what we mean to do, because when health is financed wisely, it always pays for itself in increased productivity, stability, and improved quality of life. Let us remind ourselves that this summit is not a mere meeting. It is a living initiative. We have a space for shared learning, open challenge, and collective ambition. It's a historical opportunity to co-create and shape the architecture of our health governance. We have the knowledge, the experience, and the wisdom in this room. Our challenge is the courage to act together. As I close, I return to the proverb that guides us. He who has health has hope, and he who has hope has everything. Let us give our continent everything it needs to hope again. We must close not with declarations, but with fierce, actionable commitments that ensure our dignity no longer depend on the generosity of others. Let us build a future where our investment, innovation, integrity secure the well-being of our children. Ladies and gentlemen, the task is immense but not impossible, because the most radical act in global health today is simple: to believe that Africa deserves better and to build accordingly. May we rise to the responsibility history has placed on us. I'm grateful for the opportunity.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe,
and click on the bell for more updates.